I'm standing on the south side of the bridge over Highway 144 extension. It passes over Levey Creek. Until this year, with the reconstruction of the bridge, there was access to Levey Creek and used by very many people. To the right of us would be Whitewater Lake, and to the left is Levey Creek. Our quest today is to find another access to Levey Creek. Now we have traveled north from the bridge on 144 extension. I'm going to make a turn on this road that I believe is Levey. I'll confirm that after, and then we'll go from there. I've stopped here. To the right of us is Arrington Street South, and if we take that, we go to the main intersection in Chelmsford. We're going to carry on down this road that has no exit for just a short distance, and then this road is the valley. I said Levey before, I meant the valley. Anyway, we're going to carry on a short distance. So we've making our turn at Fire Route K, and I've used my old GPS to mark off some of the roads turnings ahead, or some of the points I have to look at. So I'm going to put it on now, and we're going to proceed down this road, which I recall, at least when I was here before, this is a long time ago, was actually a dump road, but I don't see any signs yet. But there's also crosses an old railway bed that is now used as basically an ATV trail. So we shall carry on. So here's the ATV/Skidoo trail that I mentioned a few minutes ago, and I'd just like to say that this is not our first quest for this trail. We went another direction before in the Whitewater Lake area. I didn't find anything suitable. Whitewater Lake actually is a very busy lake, and it wasn't really of too much interest to even find a route there. We have a fork in the road. Had any brains when I laid this thing out yesterday, I would have marked this spot. So I think I'll mark it now with my go-to, and we'll check it out later. We'll proceed straight ahead. Not an uncommon sight. The old beaver dam. Water looks muddy as hell. You have to pass over a little creek slowly, and it's moments like this that I'm happy for four-wheel drive. Well, so far my mapping has worked out pretty good. I reached the first waypoint I wanted, basically for information purposes. So my turning, which is just ruts, is short distance away. I'm very glad that I re-whatevered my this GPS. I decided the road was a little bit dicey. I had to cross another beaver dam, and it wasn't as good as the other one. And I decided to go back to the first waypoint, which was that I was just using as a marker. It's got some good gravel. I don't know what's here. Could be on private land. There was a fence of sorts that's always pulled out, but that means nothing. ATV people do that on a regular basis. So I'm going to proceed down here and see what it gets me. Well, this is interesting. We've come across an abandoned caravan or trailer or whatever you want to call it. And the road continues on. It's down to, not to ruts yet, but you gotta be careful don't end up going off a cliff or something. I just passed some empty buildings and 2 abandoned trucks, and now there's another caravan that's just sitting there. Obviously nobody's been around for a while. Makes you wonder if there's some kind of a work site at one time. Anyway, we'll do our thing. Well, here we are, another 2 buildings. That's the road we came up. Spring is happy to get out of the vehicle. Gorgeous, gorgeous tree. There's another building over here, along with some children's toys. And we're at the edge of the lake and the lake is called Moor Lake. Quite a chilly wind, so I don't imagine I'm going to be lingering here too long. So makes you wonder. Almost looks a garbage can. Almost makes it look like someone pulled out in a flippin' hurry. So here we are. That's right ahead of us is the Levey Creek, and I've been on this lake before, and remember turning around because there were some people had these personal watercraft, which I personally despise because there's no value in them, and they're either from here, although they have had to get down there somehow, which we may explore. And right ahead looks like the outlet from Moor Lake. So you might say this place has been thoroughly trashed, including the barbecue, and I wonder if people didn't come back because they were sickened by the damage. I'm going to try and see where the path leads here. So what do you know? There's a dock. I'm on a walkway. I don't know how safe it is. The railings are gone. It's actually a beautiful little spot. So I'm trying to remember when I was here, whether it'd actually be anybody living here then. There's something across the water. Looks like a tent. Or some sort of shelter, I guess. Well, I guess our quest has to continue. Real good shot of Levey Creek from this angle. It's too bad. It was a nice little ride, quiet lake. So when I ran into the bozos that time, I just thought I'd stop. Just looking in one of the cabins here. Honest to God, it looks like someone just left in a hurry. Just Someone stole the stove. Stuff left on the shelves. Oh boy. I'll give you the warm and fuzzies about the human race jacket left on the wall. God. What's that power here? And of course, the ever-present satellite dish. So, anyway, I think it's time to head back. Well, we're on our way out. I just wanted to take a shot of these gorgeous trees on our way. I've reset the odometer, the trip on the GPS to see how far it actually is from the road to here. So anyway, we're heading back. One thing I think we have learned, or I've learned anyway, that it's a possible road for the mountain bike. So we'll definitely keep that in mind. Well, here we are, back out to the valley. And I'll take a quick look. I'm about to get attacked by dogs. Well, there's a Colonial golf course down there. Now you don't you start. So look at here, and I have 4.84 kilometers from that campsite. So our next adventure out this way, we'll take when we came to that fork in the road. Next time we're going to take the next fork. So anyway, that's our adventure today, the 13th of September 2001.